Look, you finally did it. You hit 6 figures, $100,000 a year, the number everyone told you would change everything. But instead of feeling rich, you feel tight. Every month still feels like a calculation. Every purchase still feels like a decision. And somehow, your bank account never really grows. Here's what happens next. You upgrade your apartment, then your car, then your lifestyle. Your expenses quietly rise. Your expectations rise faster. Your stress follows. And before you even realize it, $100,000 starts feeling like $40,000. This has a name. It's called the middle class trap. And if you don't understand it, you can earn more every year and still stay stuck in the exact same place. My name is Chris, and I spend way too much time thinking about money, psychology, and how people stay broke without realizing it. If you're someone who wants to break out of this cycle, consider subscribing. Here's what most people don't realize. Making more money doesn't solve the problem. It amplifies it. Let me explain. You think income is the game, but income is just the fuel. The real game, behavior. And this is where it gets dangerous, because as your income increases, your lifestyle expands automatically, not consciously, not intentionally, automatically. It's like pouring water into a bucket with a hidden hole. No matter how much you add, it never fills. That hole, it's called lifestyle inflation. But here's the deeper layer most people miss. It's not just about spending more, it's about identity. You start seeing yourself differently. I make $100,000 now. I deserve better. I've worked hard. So you upgrade your life to match that identity. Better apartment, better clothes, better experiences. Each decision feels small, but together they create a chain reaction. Higher rent, less savings, more pressure, more reliance on income, less freedom. And the stakes are brutal because you won't notice it immediately. You'll notice it years later, when you realize you've been earning well, but building nothing. You didn't get richer, you just got more expensive. Let me show you exactly how this plays out. Meet Alex. Alex is 27. He lands a job paying $65,000. Life feels decent. He shares an apartment, drives a used car, cooks at home most nights. He saves maybe $500 a month. Not perfect, but progress. Then it happens. Promotion. $100,000 salary. This is where everything changes. At first, nothing dramatic, just small upgrades. He moves into a nicer apartment. Rent jumps from $900 to $1,800. But it feels justified. I can afford it now. Then he upgrades his car from a paid-off Honda to a $600 per month lease. Again, justified. I've earned this. Then comes the subtle stuff. More Uber Eats, more weekends out, better clothes, better vacations. Nothing crazy, just better. But here's the invisible chain. Higher fixed costs, less flexibility, more dependency on paycheck, less investing, slower wealth growth. Alex doesn't feel rich. He feels trapped. And here's the label, the income illusion, because from the outside, Alex looks successful. From the inside, he's just running faster on a bigger treadmill. It's like upgrading from economy to business class on a flight that's going nowhere. Same destination, just more comfortable. Now imagine the scene. It's Sunday night. Alex is sitting on his couch. Nice apartment, nice TV, nice everything, and still that quiet anxiety. Because if the income stops, everything collapses. That's the real stake, not poverty, but fragility. He didn't buy freedom, he bought pressure. But this isn't even the biggest mistake, because what's really keeping people stuck is something far more subtle. Here's the truth. Your income does not determine your wealth. Your gap does. The gap between what you earn and what you keep. Let's use numbers. Person A earns $100,000 and spends $90,000. Person B earns $60,000 and spends $40,000. Who's building wealth faster? Person B. And it's not even close. But psychologically, Person A feels superior. This is where identity sabotages logic, because we attach self-worth to income, not outcomes. It's like focusing on how fast you run, instead of whether you're running in the right direction. Most people are sprinting in circles. Income impresses people. Gap builds freedom. Now this is where it gets uncomfortable, because the solution is simple but not easy. You need to cap your lifestyle, not eliminate enjoyment, control expansion. Let's say you get a $20,000 raise. Instead of upgrading everything, you upgrade nothing, or just one thing. Then you redirect the rest. Example, raise plus $20,000 per year. After tax, approximately $14,000. Instead of spending it, you invest $1,000 per month. Over 10 years, that's over $170,000 with compounding. Same income, different behavior, massive difference. This creates delayed gratification power. You train your brain to associate growth with restraint. It's like planting seeds instead of eating them. Short-term hunger, long-term abundance. Don't upgrade your life. You upgrade your assets. And this is where everything changes, because most people stop here and still don't get rich. Saving manually won't save you. You need a system, because willpower is unreliable. Systems are consistent. Here's a simple structure. Income hits your account. 20 to 30% is automatically invested. Remaining amount is what you live on. No decisions, no friction, no negotiation. Let's break it down. You earn $100,000. After tax, approximately $75,000. You automate $1,500 per month into investments. That's $18,000 per year. Over 15 years at 8%. You're looking at approximately $500,000 plus. And that's without increasing income. Now imagine you increase income without increasing lifestyle. That's how wealth compounds. This removes the need to feel motivated. It creates default success. It's like setting a conveyor belt that moves money into your future without asking permission. Automation beats discipline every time. Now here's the part that sounds wrong, but is completely true. Saving alone won't make you rich. If you only cut expenses, you're playing defense. And defense doesn't win big. Strategic spending can increase wealth. Spending on skills, spending on networks, spending on opportunities. These can increase your income ceiling. Example, you spend $2,000 learning a high-income skill. That skill increases your income by $20,000 per year. That's not an expense. That's leverage. Most people fear spending because they associate it with loss. But smart spending is investment in identity expansion. It's like upgrading your engine instead of just saving fuel. Cut waste, fund growth. But most people never notice this because they're too focused on looking rich instead of becoming rich. Let's make this real. Here's what to do starting today. Track your gap. Income minus expenses equals gap. If your gap is less than 20%, you're in the trap. Freeze lifestyle upgrades for the next 6 months. No major upgrades. No new car. No expensive rent jump. Stabilize first. Automate investing. Set up 20 to 30% auto transfer. No thinking. No timing the market. Consistency over perfection. Audit fake necessities. Look at your spending. Ask, is this improving my future or just my image? Be honest. Redirect raises. Every raise, at least 50% goes to investments, not lifestyle. This is where the shift happens. Look, $100,000 isn't the problem. The system around it is. You can earn more and still feel stuck. You can look successful and still have no freedom. Because the middle class trap isn't about money. It's about behavior. And behavior is invisible until it's too late. More income won't fix a broken system. Lifestyle grows fast, wealth grows slow, and the gap decides everything. If you don't understand this next concept, you'll stay stuck. In the next video, we're breaking down the first $25,000 trap, because that's where the cycle actually begins.